Good evening. I am Phil Flyers. It is now day 25 in the Big Brother house. Last night, Squid became our veto winner in our first ever endurance competition of the season. She is now free from the block and obviously will save herself with paranoia spread into the house. Anything is possible at this point. Along with that, Magnus received a special secret power, which will be revealed in time. But first, with so much paranoia spread around the house, it's hard to tell who's telling the truth and who's lying. But sometimes one's craziness is another's opportunity. We'll find out what happened at the veto ceremony. But with also paranoia scrambling around the house, everyone's trying to make sure that it's not them as the replacement. With this being the first time the veto is being used, the house is in more chaos than ever, especially the decision that Ellie makes that will shock the house, especially tearing potential dynamics and new alliances forming and new masterminds, and people rise to the top and people fall. It is a war from down here, folks. This is Big Brother Plush.
Everyone to the living room. It's time for the veto ceremony.
Bobby, in this house, it's been crazy as ever with how everything's been going. We've never had this before. For the first time in this game, the HOH must make replacement nominee. And it's been scary. We've all been trying to get in Ellie's ear and see what she wants to do. But she keeps on trying to avoid the situation. She says she has someone in mind. And that person could be me. Because she did talk to me saying that I would be a pawn. And I don't want that to happen, but I'm just a little nervous of what she'll do. From what I've been hearing from the grapevine, it looks like I know who's going up, but most people will be shocked that this person will be going up. And from what my sources have been telling me, the plan is in action, and I'm going to be shocked myself. I'm nervous. Like, you never know. Like, she may go back on her word, and I don't know what she'll do. I'm scared in this moment. I could be going home this round. This is the veto meeting. Emmanuel and I have been nominated for eviction, but I have the power to veto one of the nominations. I like to give Emmanuel a chance to tell me why he thinks I should use the power veto to save him. Emmanuel, this is now your chance to express why you think I should. Well, all I gotta say is, Squid, you did that fair and square. You bounced those solo cups like a champ. So I don't expect you to use it on me, but I appreciate the thought. Save yourself, do the smart thing, but I'll be grateful if you use it on me. Thank you. First, I want to say, Emmanuel, thank you for the lovely speech, but I thought about this long and hard, and because I want it, it would only feel right for me to use it, so I've decided to use the veto to save myself. Ellie, as the reigning head of household, you must name a replacement nominee, and it cannot be Rosie, myself, or Mitten since we're immune. I just want to say congratulations, Squid, on winning your first veto. I'd like to apologize for being a kind of a sore sport when I got eliminated, and you did your thing and you put me in a rough position. It wasn't a tough choice, but what I've been hearing is that someone's been trying to keep Emmanuel in this game, and I can't risk that happening and it going potentially a tie and being flipped to 5-3. So to guarantee that Emmanuel goes home this week, my replacement nominee is it's not no easy way of saying this, so I hope they don't take this personal, but James. Oh, all right. Take a seat. This sucks. I'm sorry, dude. I tried. It's all good. Well, then, take it away, Squid. Well, then, Now that that is settled, this concludes the Power Veto meeting. This ceremony is adjourned. I wish you both good luck. I was hesitant at first, but I'm glad I used the veto to save myself because I earned it and I deserved it. I was thinking of either saving the manual or not using it, but I think I made the right call. Sometimes you have to make your selfish choices even if they don't look selfish. And now that me and Meadow are here for another week, we can gain footing from the last couple of rounds where we've been targeted almost. So moving forward, I just hope that me and her don't touch the block for a while. Were you expecting that? Not really. Like, I'm pretty shocked. Yeah, me as well. I didn't think she would ever do that, but dude, we can talk later. It's just hard. Yeah, I get that. I'll see you in a bit. Jeez, how did this happen? Well, I did try and warn you, so you only got to blame yourself. Well, have a good day, James. Ellie, I'm so grateful. Thank you for not putting me up. Oh, no problem. I meant my word. Of course, and we'll keep ours. Well then, Squid, let's have a little talk in the backyard, okay? And congrats again. Thank you. I'm just glad I'm safe. Well then, come on. Let's go. We got a whole lot to talk about. Yeah, especially this vote. This has been one stressful day. Tell me about it. I'll tell you one thing, and one thing for certain. No one was expecting that. For Ellie to put up the person she's been closest to all season, her friend. James is her best friend, and she just nominated him. What are you thinking? Good kid? Did you know this was gonna happen? No. Wow. That's crazy. And everything we did for her, we got together to do what she wanted. I know I'm upset as well. Well, you guys can count on me for my vote for you to stay. I appreciate that. And mine. But I gotta go, so I'll catch y'all later. This is just, I was not expecting that, so I'll catch y'all later. Is she serious? Like, we had her back. And it's just concerning, like, if she can do that to James, she'll do that to me. Well, I just want to say, save it. Nobody wants to hear what you have to say. You went against your word. We protected you. And when we get back, geez, you're lucky that you're safe this week. Because if I would, okay, I'm sorry. Yeesh, I wish you would have talked to me. You kidding me? Like, I'm mad. I'm furious with this. Like, we had your back. We had a truce. That's it. The truce alliance is done. And if I get HOH, I will definitely be getting Ellie out personally. Like, it's obvious. Like, Rosie had some points there. She wasn't sharing information with us. Yes, I know she was paranoid, but she literally blindsided us. She could have been straight up with it, like had a talk with James to see the situation, but that's not cool. We had your back. We formed this trust. We thought we fixed things. Well, I be. It looks like this whole truce thing and then this four alliance thing is now officially over. Now then, I have put a target on Ellie's back for giving her that piece of information I received. Well, listen to without anyone knowing. And now, no matter who stays, she'll have no one at this point. And moving forward, I'm trying to make big moves. I want to be the newbie that wins this for me and the professor. I'm trying to be bold because jury's just around the corner. And I need to establish myself as a person that's been part of this game here and now and taking out these big threats, starting off with Ellie. For starters, we're safe and we're not going home. That's a plus. Yeah, but what now? Because for me, if I did want to veto, I didn't know what I was going to do because I kind of formed a friendship with both of them, but I'm leaning towards keeping, like, a manual. Oh, I get that. Like, it's the opposite for me. Like, I started to get close with James. So I feel like for this week, we can just split our votes. I'm not mad at it because at this point, we deserve to do what we want. I agree with how we've been targets, and somehow, by a miracle, we're not on the block by the end of this week. For real. At this point, I am willing. We're going after Ellie this week. Oh, for sure. Yeah, after this week is done, she's gone. Oh, 100%. Like, she just marked her days in this house. She'll definitely have to keep winning at this point for everything that she's done. Like, you put up someone like James, that's been her closest person in this game, right? I believe so, Squid. Like, whew, this game is just a nutshell. Tell me about it. Like, how you gonna do that to someone that's been loyal and your friend before an alliance? Like, that is just crazy. What's good? What's good? Congratulations on winning, Squid. Thank you. Hey, Meadow. Hey, so, do you know where you're voting, Mittens? Honestly, I'm keeping James. Same. Sadly, I'm gonna keep Emmanuel. Oh, makes sense. Hey, Maddie. Hey, so, what's been going on? I've been thinking about keeping James. So basically, that's 3 votes to keep James and 1 vote to keep Emmanuel. Yeah, that's the thing. I've been a little more closer with Emmanuel, so it's kind of like a personal decision. Yeah, I'm not judging. Like, vote who you want. Vote. At least you're being honest with me. Other like Ellie. Yeah, like, did you know that she was gonna put up James? No. She. Oh, that was tough. Like, this game is crazy. Hey, Rosie. Yeah, what's up, Emmanuel? Would you mind voting to keep me this week? That outcome really depends on you, so are you gonna admit you're a strong player and you're willing to fight with me and play this game? I don't know what people are talking about. I literally have been playing an under the radar game. Come on, Emmanuel. I've been here for the shortest time and I've seen through your tricks. You just have to admit it, and I honestly will vote to keep you. I want strong players like you in this game to help me take out the strong. All right, fine. I have been kind of been making moves and behind the scenes, getting in the big players' ears. That's how Grumpy and Mittens got out to begin with. Now that is the energy I like. Now then, you have my attention. Now then, here's the deal. It looks like it's gonna be a tie from what information's been flowing around after this veto meeting. And are you willing to work with Squid and Meadow and me? Oh, 100%. Then I guess you have nothing to worry about. Just make sure that you play up the campaign role, because James has a good amount of friends and a good social game. The kid's good as well, so good luck. So, what's everyone's opinion about the 2 people on the block? Well, Poppy thinks it makes sense to keep James. I was thinking this the same thing, Poppy. Magnus, what's on your mind with this situation, with how we move forward in this game? Well, between me, I feel like the logical answer would be to keep Emmanuel. Like, he's being formed and framed up to be this big target. Why not keep that image in the game and let him go after Ellie and them fight it out and, like, they take each other out or something? Poppy likes the idea, but it's just too much drama. Like, let's just cut out the middleman and just keep James. James is easy to read, and we can work with him moving forward. I get that, but look, James is the most forgiving person in this house. Like, did you not see he worked with friends to foe and foe to enemies all the time in this game? It would just make the most sense. Yeah, I can see it like that with how he's so forgiving. Poppy is still on the fence. Like, Poppy wants to keep James, but I don't know at this point. You're making great points. Yeah. Yeah, dear, was listening to Rosie the right decision? I just couldn't risk it being a tie, or them flipping the vote to be 5-3. I need to guarantee that Emmanuel goes home this round, and I hope James doesn't take it personally, but he's obviously taking it personally. Like, I'm trying to understand this. Oh, come in. It's open. I just want to know, was I going up originally too? No, it wasn't that. Then what was it? It's just that I was told some information that you were voting to keep him. Yeah, but it wasn't the whole story. If you had let me had a chance to explain myself, it was really I had to see if I could, because I didn't want to hurt Ellie and betray you. All right, I know that now, and I'm sorry, but you're not going home. I don't know about that. I could go home at this point. From what I've been hearing, like, it looks like the tide may be slowly shifting. Whatever. This is just, I just need to keep campaigning and just know if I stay in this house, I'm coming after you. What? But James, I'm sorry. I didn't. Why does this have to be so hard? I didn't want to do it. Tears have been shed and feelings have been told. With a line drew in the sand going into this upcoming vote and next week, this house is truly a new dynamic. And sides are slowly shifting and forming, and it's all coming together as one. No one knows what's going to come up next. But now, with an eviction coming up, and both Emmanuel and James campaigning their hearts out, this will be the closest vote yet. And who knows what's to happen with these results. I'm just nervous thinking about it because I'm the one that has to present these results. But now, let's head to the den where Magnus will receive his power. Stay with us. Oh, what's this? Hello, Emmanuel. What? Who's there? It's I again. Welcome to the den of temptation. Oh, I'm not trying to unleash a consequence this time. Fear not. This time around, I'm feeling generous. There's no consequences, only repercussions to how your players feel. Now then, in front of you are two totems. Should you pick the yellow one, you'll earn the Veto Vixen power. Should you choose the red one, you'll get the Mind Shield. It's up to you what you want. The Veto Vixen steals the power of veto for yourself. The winner is still safe, along with you, and you have the power to make another safe. Interesting. The Mind Shield, on the other hand, if it's not to your liking, to your taste, you could pick the yellow one. The red one, think of it like this. Shielding the HOH from making the decision of a replacement nominee in the future. Oh, that is some power. Indeed, both are only good for the next 3 rounds. So, make your choice. I've decided to choose the Mind Shield. Well then, whenever you want to use it, all you have to say is, it's showtime. You may leave the den. In this game, I feel like now I got a bit of assurance that I'll be guaranteed, like, if someone that's against me comes in power, I'll be like, nope, can't put me up, and let me pick it for you. So I'm not going to tell anyone about this. It's the smart thing. I'll just say that I won a cash prize, because at this point, this power is major and can really shake things up in my favor. Look, I know it's something you don't want to do. You know I don't want to. But for protection purposes, we have to vote him out. There's literally 5 people voting him out. I know, but loyalty can only get you so far in this game, especially if the loyalty can't be used to benefit. He's on the block, Mittens. I know. It's not an easy decision. It's not easy for me. I really want to keep James. But if we're not going to be in the majority, oh my God. I get it. You got back in the game and y'all two made up. Makes sense. I really wanted us to be in the top together.
I know, but we'll have to win this for him, okay? All right. Hey, ladies, what's going on? For me, I've been hearing, between you and me, I've been hearing that James is staying. Well, I think you've been hearing wrong. It looks like the kid's going home. Really? When did that happen? Here and there, people been talking about keeping Emmanuel in as a huge threat to go after Ellie. Oh, oh, that's something. I'm not gonna give up on my vote. I promised him my vote. Makes sense. We're not forcing you. We don't want to do it either, but I get that, but I still want to work with you two. It's just, I thought that y'all were better with the whole loyalty thing, but whoa, I'm just kidding. You're making a tough decision. I get that. Well, I'll talk to you later. The pirate room has truly changed. Facts, dude. Like, it's different. Remember this for the HOH coming up, just in case. Yeah, like, I was not expecting to be up next to you, and it sucks, man. I get that, but just in case, I'm gonna whisper this to you because I heard that someone was listening on a conversation. Yeah, that's the reason why I got up in the first place. All right, here. What? Really? Yeah. I'm sorry to break it to you like this, dude, but if you do stay, I want you to be prepared. Yeah, dude, I appreciate that. With everything that's been going on, it sucks. No matter what, there's literally only going to be 2 guys left in this game. Funny, right? Yeah. Maybe if we kind of took Magnus's offer and made it change things. And honestly, I think you're truly the one staying. I honestly don't know about that. I've been hearing differently that you're staying. This has been one crazy thing, but let's not talk about game right now. Yeah. So what you want to talk about is what this saying true? The reason you were nominated. Yes. I kind of have been running the game. Man, you're good. Thanks. But keep it a secret. I gave you a bit of grace and information. I hope you'll give me the same chance. Yeah, man. I won't tell a soul. Just know that you can trust Meadow and Squid. You can also trust Mittens. But keep an eye on Rosie, okay? Why? She did tell me she was voting to keep me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure of that. I'm sorry we're talking about game, but this is important. Keep an eye on her. She's not what she seems. What, why? Well, when you left, she whispered in my ear, like, I'm pretty sure she's the reason why we're both up together. I'll see what I can do. Are we down with this plan? The goal is to weaken Ellie, and it makes a lot of sense to get rid of literally James. James, I've been hearing that he's forgiven, like, he's worked with enemies before, and he's still likable. At the end of the day, he is a threat to get to the end. That's just what I heard, and I just need some opinions. Honestly, at this point, I'm doing what I gotta do, and I'm voting out James. So what are you doing, Squid? Honestly, I don't know at this point. Like, I promised to keep Emmanuel, but at the same time I want to keep James, but I'm really more close with Emmanuel. I'm still undecided. Oh, girl, you need to make a choice at this point. Well, what do you think, Rosie? Well, at the end of the day, we can't force her. It's her vote. And if she made a promise and she's willing to break it, that's up to her. She has to sleep with that at night in this game. And that's just it. All I can do is give advice. Because I'm just observing, and I'm only safe for this round, and I'm just trying to look out for y'all. Because I didn't have to. I just loved your vibes. And we appreciate that. And it's just, Squid has had, like, those are kind of her closest attachments other than me. Other than us as friends and strategy-wise, it's them, it's personal. I get that. It's just not easy for me. Like, I'm leaning towards keeping a manual with y'all. I'm really want to vote with y'all, but I'm still. Hey guys, real quick. I'm voting to keep James. I've thought about it long and hard, so I'm just being upfront. Do y'all know what y'all voting? Honestly, the three of us just thinking about getting out James. Okay, cool. I still want to work with y'all. It's just, I just want to try and keep my word. Yeah, of course. Hey guys. Hey Emmanuel, what's going on? I think I may have the votes. Alright, so you have me, Meadow, and Rosie. Who do you got? Well, I talked with Lydia and Maddie, and I may have pulled them over. Okay. Well then, I guess that's settled then. Well, obviously, we're all keeping James. That's the plan. But if you look at the numbers, there are 11 of us. If there's a tie, Ellie breaks it. She's still mad. Well, she's not mad. She's mad at herself for the dumb decision she did. James isn't for her no more, so she might as well keep an enemy. But anything's possible. Yeah, I can honestly see that. And things are a bit crucial than ever in this game. Because even if James does stay, and then literally Emmanuel goes, that leaves like literally, I believe like 4 competing, and then us 4 competing. I don't know. It's just been a rough day. Yeesh, I can't even stand upright. But if we look at the picture right there, James has one more punishment of sitting out of an HOH, then he can compete. Poppy also agrees that it is a bit like either we can pull Emmanuel over, but it doesn't seem likely. Well, we'll figure it out. Hey guys, I was just wondering, just checking in if you four still voting to keep me. Kid, that ain't a question. We're all doing this for you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna try. I wish I could fight in HOHs with y'all, but after this week, if I do survive, I'll be able to. Let's just hope that things fall in our favor. Tell me about it. I feel dumb. I should have just not took the shot. It was too soon. Word around town is that there's potential to be a tie. And now I have to be in the middle of this to choose. And there's a whole lot to consider after what I've done this week. A friendship between 2 bros will be broken tonight. 2 new sides form in a war that continues on. It is anyone's game at what's to happen, with people in the middle flipping to the last minute, to those that are sticking to what they said they were gonna do. Who knows who will go home? Will it be James, the young man from Beachville, or Emmanuel, the graduate from Bikini Bottom? Anything can happen at this point. But now it's time for the live vote and eviction. House guests to the living room. Hello, house guests. Hey, Phil. Hey, Phil. Hey, Phil. Hey, Phil. House guests. It's now that time again. It's time for your 6th live vote and eviction. But before then, I have some questions to ask each and every one of you. James, How's the slop life treating you, and how are you feeling so far in this game? Well, Phil, it kind of sucks. Like, it's nasty. I kind of gave up on eating for a bit. I eat it from time to time, but I make it work. I spice it up with some seasonings, and it kind of tastes better when you close your eyes. Poppy, what's it like in the Big Brother house now? It's been now literally 25 days. Well, Phil, Poppy, it's just been crazy. Like, getting to know these people, but I miss my own privacy. I miss my family, etc. Well then, Lydia, you think you'll win a competition? Phil, I'm just trying to make it day by day, week by week, and if I do win a challenge, I'll be excited just for that. Emmanuel, what's it been like compared from last week? Well, Phil, it's crazy. Like, this is my first time on the block. It sucks to be next to my boy James. Like, it's just crazy. Like, it's frustrating and it's been, like, very rough. Last but not least, Maddie closes off. What do you feel the vote dynamic is tonight? Well, Phil, it's been back and forth, a lot of scrambling, a lot of lies, a lot of troops, and feels like two teams, and we'll find out who's the better team tonight. House guests, thank you for answering so honestly. But now it's time to head into your week 6 live vote and eviction. Only 8 of you will be voting tonight. That means 5 is the poison number. Emmanuel and James, as the nominees, you two are not eligible to vote tonight. Ellie, as the head of household, you will only vote in the event of a tie. One at a time, you'll each head into the diary room to cast your votes to evict. But before that, James and Emmanuel will each have a couple seconds to plead their cases to tell them why they think they should stay over the other. And due to the randomizer, James, you're up first. First off, shout out to Ma and Pa from Peachville. House guests, it has been an honor to get to know each and every one of you, even through the struggles and ups and downs in this game. I have a lot of fight in me. I would like to potentially have a spot in the jury, whenever that may be. I have been on slop for the past couple of rounds, and I'm 2 days away from being off this punishment. Except to go right now. I'm someone that can benefit your game. If you think so, please keep me. If not, I understand. Thank you, house guest. My fellow house guests, first off, shout out to my boy James. Got nothing bad to say about him. I would really like to stay in this game and right the wrongs of this week and its shortcomings, because this feels like a lose-lose situation for me. It sucks, but I have a lot of fight in me into those new allegiances I made. I hope you're true to your word. I'd like to continue in this house and we can take out Ellie together. Let's do this, y'all. It's time to make some big moves and time to shake things up, and I'm here to work with y'all. I can be a shield. I can be a threat to do it for you. Do what you will. Thank you. Thank you, James and Emmanuel. That was some lovely speeches. It's now time to cast your votes. And as a welcome present to the house, Rosie, you're up first. Hey, Rosie. Hey, Phil. Who do you cast your vote to evict? I don't want to do this, but with how things have been going on, I vote to evict James. Thank you. Hey, Magnus. Hey, Phil. Who do you vote to evict? I vote to evict James. Love you, man. Hey, Maddie. Hey, Phil. Who do you vote to evict? I vote to evict Emmanuel. Hey, Lydia. Hey, Phil. Who do you vote to evict? It wasn't an easy decision, but I choose to evict Emmanuel. Hey, Squid. Hey, Phil. Who do you vote to evict? This was tough, but I vote to evict James. Hey, Mittens. Hey, Phil. Who do you vote to evict? I vote to evict Emmanuel. Sorry, dude. Hey, Meadow. Who do you cast your vote to evict? Well, it was tough, but I vote to evict James. And last but not least, Poppy. How you feeling, Poppy? Poppy feeling a bit nervous. All right, who you vote to evict? Poppy sadly has to go back on words on one of them, so I vote to evict James. House guests, I have the results. Once I reveal the vote, the evicted house guests will just have a few minutes to say their goodbyes, pack their belongings, and walk out the front door. By a vote of 5 to 3, Emmanuel, you are safe. James, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. Please pack your things and say your goodbye. And I'm shocked. I really thought it was going. I thought I was staying too. It sucks, but it's all good, man. Win this. I'll try for you, dude. You good, kid? Yeah, it kind of sucks to see you go, dude, this so soon. I know, but I had fun hanging out with you guys, and don't sweat it. Work together, okay? So I'm assuming you guys voted to evict me? Yeah, sorry, man. It was tough. I get it, all good. And I'm sorry, kid, I tried. It's all good. I'm proud of you. And don't be a stranger. Come visit me when this is all over. Same with us. Yeah, we love you. Yeah, it's all good. I had fun. Just make sure to avenge me, okay? Or, I don't know, just be kind to each other. Sorry, man. I had to do what I had to do. I get it. It's all good. Puppy, also sorry. Yeah, I get it. Thank you for understanding. Yeah, man, take it as a compliment. You were a huge threat. You played me good. I know. I'm sorry. No, this was fun. Can we hang out in the future? 100%. Like, you were a cool guy. It's just that I had to break up the alliance somehow. I'm sorry, man, that you had to get caught in the crossfire. It's all good. Guys, I'ma miss you all. Don't be so sad. It's just a game, man. It's been a blast in this house. Even though I was on slop for the most part and towards the end, y'all made this journey the most fun, and y'all are some amazing people. And don't be strangers, y'all. I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye, James. Bye, James. Bye, man. We're gonna miss you, dude. Oh my god. This is just crazy. Well, I was not expecting that. Me either. Congrats on staying, Emmanuel. Thanks. Puppy, look, his face. Oh my god. I was not expecting this. This is just crazy. Well done to those that kept me. I'm very grateful. Wow, guys, I was not expecting that to happen, but well then, everyone, please welcome our true fifth juror, James. Hey, dude, you can set your stuff right there. We have a lot to talk about. Yeah, so what happened? Well, Phil, the Gambit veto came back to haunt me. I had to set out the two HOHs. I couldn't get power to earn safety. I couldn't win a lot of the competitions. I only won a veto, which I'm proud of. It's been so much. There's a whole lot to unpack. I was on slop. I was close to my goal. It was a blast. And he regrets going into this game. Honestly, my biggest regret was I should have just let Mittens take the veto, and I would not have had to run these punishments, and things may have turned out differently. Well, it was good having you in this game, and you were an amazing player. Did you know that people would have voted for you if you weren't young? Really? I did not know that. Well, you're now part of the pre-jury. One more of you will join you, and then we're off to the jury. You'll be able to come to the live finale where we'll vote for a winner. Oh, sweet. I'll definitely be there. Well, I gotta go to the peach farm. And with that, James is gone, and we're now down to 10. It's time to go to our live head of household competition where the power is once again back up for grabs. House guests, the power is back up for grabs. This competition is called The Beam. Ellie, as the outgoing head of household, you are not eligible to compete. This competition, The Beam, is pretty simple. Hold on for as long as you can with two hands or one. Literally up to you. Be the last one standing on the beam or holding it, and you'll be our new head of household. Does everyone understand? Yes, Phil. Yes, Phil. Yes, Phil. Whoopie understands. Yeah, Phil. Well then, this head of household competition begins now. And with that, folks, we're down to 10. Jury is so close you can almost taste it. An uphill battle for power and in the house continues. Which side will gain power? We'll find out. Tune in next episode for who will be our new head of household. But also, what is this new twist called Chain of Command and how it will shake things up? Well, you'll have to keep watching to find out. The creator is it's a process, and I hope you understand.